Hello, everyone. I'm just waiting for Dave. Now, he's coming on from Australia. So, hello, everyone. Oh, there was me again. I'm just waiting for Dave. Let me mute that. Mute. Now, he's coming on. Mute. Okay, now I just need to share it. Right there. Let's put it in there. Gives everybody a chance to get on, doesn't it? I suppose. How are we all? My eyes keep watering this morning. I think that means I'm tired. I'm just going to share this in the group. There. Posted. If it doesn't work and I can't get hold of him, I'm going to get him to come into the group and then I can go live that way. Link don't work. Yeah, it does. Does. Right, I'm going to just go to YouTube and find out if anyone's watching. Oh, yay! Hi, Nick. It's working. Good. That's good news. I'll keep that there. Keep that there. Keep that there so we can see the comments. Works. Right, is the sound okay today, Nick? Can you hear the sound better? Do you remember when I did last week with Steve and the sound was awful, wasn't it? No, I don't want that full screen. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna open up YouTube on one device. I'm gonna open up Facebook on another, just in case people can't log in again. But yeah, let's hope YouTube doesn't mute me, hey? Facebook muted me last night. I don't know why, because they were my songs, but there you go. That's what happens. Right. Right. Let's go. And don't forget, everybody, if you can't get into YouTube to comment, what you have to do. Oh, it's just catching up with me. Look at all this. It's just catching up. What you have to do is you have to go open app as soon as you log in, and then that will work. Okay. Right. Oh, yep, he's coming in. Boop, boop, boop. Right, well done, Vicky. You got in. Excellent. Right. I'm just going to, because Francesca told me that my grammar is awful. So I'm just going to. Right. I'm going to open this up here so that I can see the comments. Right. Put that down. Open app. So if you go on all chat, it should work. Right. Good. I can see the comments there. Excellent. I can see all comments. Oh no, I don't like the look of me today. That's called tired, Sarah. I'm sure I'll be fine in a minute. Right. I have a bit more fisting. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right. Okay. So, Ricky, are you able to comment? Can you comment today? Will it let you? Nick, can you hear the sound okay as well? I'm hoping. Oh, I hope Dave can get on. I really do. You are going to love him. Here he is. Hello.
How are you?
Good evening. Dave, we're live on YouTube. I hope that's okay.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hello. Hang on. Sound. Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I'm very loud.
Okay, what you're loud or I'm loud?
I'm loud.
Okay, that's
It's my
fine.
nature. How you been? What's
That's
happening?
fine. As long as I'm not loud, that's fine.
It's so good to see you. We need you in Australia.
Oh, I want to come.
It's so cool, man. I'm sweating. Are you dripping in sweat?
Am I? No, I haven't done a workout yet. Do I look like I am?
This is the heat.
Are you saying it's really hot there, Dave? Are you trying to make me jealous?
Yes.
Stop it now.
I'm trying to make it come here. Hang on a sec. I'll just get this tripod.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
And then I'll be with you.
Maddie,
Oh my God.
Dave. Oh, my cat wants to see you, Dave. She's heard your lovely voice.
Hello, gorgeous.
It's Dave.
It's like 6 o'clock at night. I'm dripping with sweat in air conditioning.
Oh, what?
So here we go. It's so good to see you and hear from you. Hey, what's happening? What are we doing?
So basically, we're live on YouTube now, and I'm basically gonna have a chat with you and pick up the guitar if we fancy it. And everybody down the side can comment, and if they want to ask you any questions,
Awesome.
they can ask questions.
Fantastic.
It's unlisted at the moment because
That's
everybody.
cool.
I've got a group called Sarah Louise Entertainment on Facebook.
Fantastic.
And everybody that bought my album went into the group. And anyone else that wants to join the group now, they can join the group.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and it's really cool. Oh, Glenn wants to come on the chat as well.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so basically just talk about how you started music and like,
all right.
Just go for it.
Can you give me 2 seconds because I just finished a student. I'm just going to quickly grab water.
Go. Grab water.
Just 2 seconds. All right. This way.
I'll say.
Oh, this is so cool.
I'll say a quick hello to Glenn. Hold on, Glenn.
Sorry, buddy. Bloody Aussies, hopeless. All right.
Oh, I think you wanted to hear it, Glenn. Is that why? Okay.
Oh, that's so much better. All right. Great question. So I started, Mum was a piano teacher, and I started music as soon as I can remember. So I had to sit on her lap while she played piano and we sung. So from a very early age, I had pitch was not a problem. Timing was not an issue growing up like that. G'day, mate.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
Glenn. He wants to watch you. I've just muted Glenn though, but he's just watching you, so if that's all right.
That's fine, not a problem. I've got the stove and piano, whatever. Yeah, then I started piano when I was 5, guitar when I was 7, played a bit of drums, always sang, was in state choirs and things like that. And then when I got to high school, about 13, 14, I thought, I'll do a bit of sport. So I gave music a miss for about a year until I remember seeing this kid. I won't mention his name, but he wasn't the best looking kid, you know what I mean? And this pack of girls this is a terrible story, but this pack of girls, you know, like kids when they play soccer when they're 5 and they all chase the football in a pack.
Yeah, they don't know what else to
not
do,
in the
do
UK.
they?
No, but you guys are awesome soccer players. We're shit. But I was watching this pack of girls just walking like this, and I see this dude in the middle with the guitar. And I'm like, I'm going back to music. So that was the inspiration. Not my proudest moment, but you know, you're a teenage boy. And then I started doing gigs on my 18th birthday, and I've been studying since then. Just study all the time. I love learning more about music. I teach a lot, and I really enjoy trying to refine that process so people get fast, efficient, sort of good technique. You know what I mean?
Dave is known as the Dave Shannon in Australia, aren't you?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah.
People respect him so much, and from first-hand experience, if it wasn't for you, Dave, I wouldn't be playing guitar this year. Like you totally pushed me, and with everything that you've been going through, I hope you don't mind me telling everybody. So
no.
When did you first get diagnosed with cancer?
I think it was about 4 years ago. It's a bit of a blur because chemotherapy affects your brain. The Dave Shannon thing, I kind of find it a little bit embarrassing almost, but
no, you
I think it's more about
that title. You're just so selfless. You give everybody. You put people before yourself. You really do.
I don't know if they're taking the piss or not. Do you do that in the UK?
A lot, but by the sounds of it, there's a lot more sarcasm your way. By the sounds of it.
Yeah. Look, I'm surrounded by really good people. Like genuinely, the students I work with and a lot of the musicians I work with, I've been very blessed to meet some really great people, and that's a wonderful thing. But look, I love teaching. I love helping because I grew up with music, and I just had a student then. And he was a soccer player. He's an Aussie soccer player. He's over in Holland, and he was going for it. And I think he had an injury, as many soccer players do. And he came to me, and he could not find pitch. You know, doing that's 5 notes up and down. He went like this, about 35 notes.
He could have yodeled.
Oh, you should hear him now. He's just stunning. And that's what I don't like, the idea that music's just for the select few. You know, everyone should be able, it's fun. He's worked really hard, and now he's singing Chris Isaak stuff and beautiful stuff, writing songs. And this is a soccer player who'd never done music in his life. So even though I came from starting at home, I don't think it has to be that. Whereas you are natural. You didn't have parents who were musical, did you?
Not really. My dad listened to music all the time, like literally. He'd had records on every night. So I listened to music all the time, but no one played any instruments in my family, apart from my granddad, who played the drums. But he lived in the Isle of Wight, so I didn't really get to see him. But I knew that he was in a band until the last day that he was on this earth, he played the drums. He told my mum,
Oh, right.
take me to my band members at 86 years old. He said, take me to my band members. My mum was like, really? You can't even see or hear, Dad. Are you sure? He goes, no, I want to play the drums. Come on, take me.
Isn't that awesome?
So she found his old drum members in Llandudno, I think it was. Llandudno, somewhere. And he sat there, bless him, playing the drums. I've still got the video. I mean, that is just amazing.
Yeah.
When you've got it inside you, you can't not do it. So when someone said to me, you need to get a job or you need to do something else to earn some money, I just think they're swearing at me. They don't get it. They're like, I was like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, music's got to be kept alive. Artists have to be, I remember when I was about, I think 24, 25, I was out somewhere and this fella said to me, what do you do? And I said, I play guitar and sing. And he goes, what do you mean? I said, well, I'm a musician. That's what I do for a living. He goes, so you play guitar and sing? I'm like,
yeah.
I was looking around at, yeah. I thought it was a trick question or something. And then he went, oh, why don't you get a real job? And I said to him, mate, I listed some bands. I said, who are your favourite? Yeah, but I just pointed out, like, look, I could sort of understand where he's coming from. He's in that business world and that mindset that, you know, you've got to have a 9 to 5 or something like that. And I respect that a lot. But I said to him, do you like music? He goes, yeah. Do you like bands? I said, if this is the way you spoke to every musician or every band, on a Friday night when you go out, what do you want someone to do? Get up behind the microphone and read out your tax return. You know, we'll show you how to bloody put up a brick wall, you know. And he had a bit of a laugh, but I think musicians and artists, it's very important. It's a very important art form. It's.
Well, how would we have got through lockdown without music?
Yeah. And I found I had so many students during the whole COVID thing because people were at home. And they went, no, I think I'll learn to play an instrument or sing or something like that. And it's great. You know, my grandparents and people that grew up before TVs, they all had pianos. They'd all sit around the piano and sing and that sort of stuff. I just think it needs to be one of those things that's sort of natural and not too complicated. I mean, I've got Samoan friends. We have a lot of islands near Australia, Samoa, Tongan friends. And they're just all musical. They're a very musical community. You know, you find the odd one or two that aren't really, but on the whole, they all sing, they all play something, and it's just a natural part of life. Yeah. So
like with you, every time I speak to you, like, or if we have a video call or something like that, you're always full of life. You've always got so much going on. Even if you've just had like 4 rounds of chemo, you're like, all right, I'm just going for a walk to the shops. It's 4 in the morning.
My job is to encourage artists. My job is to encourage artists. They need encouragement. They need support. They need to be appreciated. I mean, look, we saw you at the Three Wolves in town here. And if I see something and I'm like, wow, as you noticed, I say something.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Well, I think I've told this story to some people in the group. But so when I went to Australia, this has happened. So I said to Francesca, come on, we've got to go to an open mic in Cairns, because this guy that we met, Michael Henderson, he was so lovely. He goes, hey, you guys are going to love Cairns. You got to go to Cairns. You know, he was just
American boy.
And he goes, you're going to absolutely love Cairns. And then he goes, oh, I know the perfect place for you. You've got to go to the Three Wolves. And I was trying to find it for ages. And I was like, Francesca, we can't give up. I know it's down this road somewhere. And it's like really hidden, isn't it?
Yes.
And
it's down a seedy alley where I belong.
I honestly walked up that road 4 times with Francesca, and it said,
it's down that alley. It looks like nothing.
I'm not here. But then I could listen, and I was like, listen. I can hear music. Come on, let's follow the music. And then I walked into this bar, and then because that was the year I wasn't drinking alcohol, so I'd done a deal with Cheshire. I'm like, look, I'll get you a cocktail if you let me go out. So anyway, so we sat.
You're a musician, sister. You have to drink alcohol, but yeah, you were amazing. And
we got in, and then I put my name on the board, and Zach was there, wasn't he? And he goes, "So do you sing?" And I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Do you play?" And I go, "No." He goes, "What do you want to sing?" I went, "I don't know, anything."
Zach was so lovely, because the thing we decided when we were there is we wanted to make everyone feel welcome, like it was a place where they felt wanted and encouraged. And from someone who's just started playing to someone who's been playing for years, you know, I think that was something that Zach and I had in common. And you know, and it was, you were a breath of fresh air, because you're just full of life and I thought just a wonderful performer. And I've talked to you about this, like you write songs like most people eat breakfast. It's amazing, you know. And yeah, it's an art, it's a skill. I don't think I write songs as quickly and as well as you do.
Oh, yes, you do.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
You're amazing. Do you remember when you were talking to me about your son?
Yes.
We were voice messaging each other, weren't we?
Just pulled something together, yeah.
And I just really felt that emotion that you were going through, and I wanted to just get it out. And I felt really insensitive putting it into a song, and I'm like, "Can you show this to your son and see what he thinks?" And I thought I'd upset you because you took a while to kind of respond, and then you were like,
"No,
what?"
Beautiful.
You know, and like it was almost the same reaction as when I was singing, and it was so funny. So I'll let you say what you said.
Yeah. Where the fuck? What did I say? Where the fuck you come?
You come up to me at the end, because we done a mashup, didn't we? It was so cool. It was about an 8 minute. It was like an 8-minute song.
Right.
And then and I was buzzing, and then someone in front of me, oh, my guitar's just fallen over. Someone in front of me was filming me, and I was like, "Is that on Facebook Live?" And she's like, "No, do you want me to go on Facebook Live?" I thought, "Yes, sod it, go on Facebook Live." And she was on Facebook Live, and we're like, "Woo!" and dancing, and we just kept coming up with, we've done a bit of Stevie Wonder, we've done a bit of Ed Sheeran, we've done a bit of
it's fantastic
club classics, and we just kept rolling out the songs, didn't we? And Zach was really excited, and then you stepped in and done some harmonies, and then you come up to me at the end, and you were like, "What's your name?" And I was like, Sarah Louise. He goes, "Where the fuck did you come from?"
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I don't do subtle. Yeah.
Sorry, children. Hopefully, there's no children watching. And then
no, subtle's not my thing.
And you went, "We need you here in Australia right away. You need to be here."
Well, that thing with, and I think the other thing is artists need to encourage and support one another, you know, not sort of be territorial. I mean, the more music we create, the more music wins, the more we support each other. And I mean, it's, you know, everyone's human, we're all people, but I think on the whole, most of the people that I've met are like that. You know, like Zach's very encouraging. There's a lot of people in this town who are really doing a lot for music. I've got some very dear friends that have been, you know, behind the scenes doing a lot for the music scene here. And yeah, it's like, I think about places like Nashville, you know, it's considered a music city, and we have the Gympie Muster, and we have the Tamworth Country Music Festival, all this sort of stuff. And, you know, it's like a sort of a melding pot of artists. And I think about that often. They must sort of, because I would love, mate of mine went to Nashville, he said there'd be 5, 6, 7-year-old kids playing. And I mean, that happens when you've got someone here and a kid there and they're playing along, you know. It's not like they're separate from the professionals and stuff like that. And I mean, I've got students and they're at a basic level, but they can play with, you know, like this student tonight, for example, he's trying to find his rhythm, right? And It was just, he just does a sort of Chris Isaak song, and it's this little wicked game, right?
Yeah.
And so he's trying to find his strumming and all that sort of stuff. So I said to him, look, I'll do this for you. And the tempo he likes and the sort of groove he likes. And he's just doing these little 3-note chords. And it sounds beautiful combined with that, you know, and he's was on fire and singing beautifully and that sort of stuff. So
I love that pattern. I'm trying to learn that.
Beautiful song.
It's a beautiful song.
This was the soccer guy who couldn't sing, and now he's no, I don't want to fall in love. Just singing like an angel, you know.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love what you do with that song.
Yeah.
And it's just so like it's so powerful. It's only 3 chords, but it's so powerful, isn't it?
Beautiful, beautiful song. I mean, for me, it was a game changer when I heard that. I've had so many songs. We used to have a thing called TV, and this was before the internet, right? And as a young fellow, I used to love surfing and music. And I get ready to go surfing, and we had a thing called Video Hits. It was on Saturday morning. And so many times I'd be ready to leave and get you bored because we'd have to drive an hour or so up the coast. I lived in Brisbane, the Sunshine Coast, about an hour away. And, you know, I'd get my board and I was like, hurry up, because you have to get there by a certain time if you're a nutter surfer, you know, keen as, you don't want to miss one wave. And, you know, so many times on Video Hits, ooh, treated me kind. Hear Mariah Carey, and I'm like, hang on. What the fuck? You know, and all these groundbreaking artists. I remember when Mariah came out with Vision and Love, I'm like, is that legal? I mean, she had, you know, she was off the piano. She was off the piano as an 18-year-old lovely girl. And then, of course, hearing Chris Isaak and all this sort of stuff, I missed a few surfing trips because of music. Yeah,
but there's certain things where you listen to people and they don't even realize it. They don't even realize it because they're able. They're gifted. They're gifted with it.
Yes.
You can't get taught how to sing that way if you haven't got a little part of that already. Yeah. So people say to me,
well,
can you teach me how to sing like Whitney Houston? The answer is I can't help you sing like Whitney Houston, I'm afraid. But you know, I can help you sing like yourself. You know, I can help you sing like the best version of yourself. You can't be anyone but you. I'm sorry, but you can't. So if you want to come to me and sing like someone, don't come to me, because I want to help you be you. That's what I do.
Well, that's it. And trying to help people find their uniqueness as an artist, as a musician.
Exactly.
You know, and it's a lovely thing.
Everybody's got their own style, and when I recognize a student of mine singing in a style that they've been used to listening to, I can recognize it straight away. And I'm like, right, can you sing Blah Blah Black Sheep for me? And they're like, why? I was like, I just want you to sing that for me. Totally different person.
Yeah.
Blah Blah Black Sheep, have you any more? I was like, what are you doing?
R&B version.
Yeah, rather than Blah Black Sheep, have you any more?
Yeah, and you know, something else I wanted to mention, like a lot of times when I'm out or at Three Walls or something, or wherever, and what a good plug for that funky little bar.
It really
They're good people, wonderful bosses, wonderful staff, great people. They deserve a plug. But anyway, often when I'm out, you know, people come up to me, oh my God, her voice. And I'm like, go tell her. And they won't, because they think they know. You know what I mean? But we all have a little bit of imposter syndrome from time to time, which means we're a healthy, well-balanced human being. We don't get up ourselves. But, you know, this girl I worked with for about 6 months, we have a famous Australian musician called Russell Morris, and he was walking past one of the pubs up here, and he went, and he had to go in and hear this lovely girl's voice. Jan is her name. And he went in and went, wow. Now, people think she'll get that all the time because she has a fantastic voice. But, you sort of get used to you get used to the sound of you. And sometimes you go, am I doing okay? Because it's not like in other walks of life, like the Olympics, you can find out how good you are in relation to other people. And it's not really an ego thing that you're wanting to find out whether you're good or the best or anything like that. It's just that you want to know that you're not, am I wasting my time? Am I kidding myself? That sort of thing. So I always
know
tell
that you're
people,
going to
look,
be developing something.
yeah, go and encourage them. They need encouragement, need support. Good job, well done, love that song, thank you. Most musicians I know are racked with a certain level of insecurity. Not so much that they stop, but enough that they don't sort of become arrogant. And as you know, the more you learn, the more you realise, oh my God, there's so much to this. There's so much more to music, and the depth and breadth of this thing and the skill level can just keep going infinitely. But the other thing is I love, these old blues artists. I ramble on a bit and jump from topic to topic, but these old blues artists.
That's what I love about you. You're just like, your mind must be so like full of stuff, because you come out with stuff and I'm like, I'm glad I'm not the only one that does that. Man
of few words. And these old blues artists, just one chord, John Lee Hooker and these guys. And so, I was watching B.B. King when he was playing on Rattle and Hum with Bono and U2. And he goes, I don't do them chords. The guy doesn't play chords. He's just, or this little B.B. King box pattern. And I thought that's just so, that simplicity and that beauty of stripped back, just simple blues roots, country, whatever. And then it can be very complicated and complex. So I love the diversity, but it's not sort of a skill level competition. That's just for my brain. I just enjoy learning because I've got that sort of curious mind. But I also love artists that have found their thing. They've got, they've found where they're at and they're comfortable with it. You've heard of Keith Urban?
Yeah, I love Keith Urban.
Isn't he wonderful? I was watching him.
Somebody to Love. Do you like that song?
Yeah, that. There's a new wind blowing like I never know. Yeah, he's something special. Yeah, fantastic.
His vocals totally. His range is amazing. Honestly,
he's such a good singer.
Really good. And the way that he is with his audience as well. I've noticed a few of his gigs on YouTube. I've looked at them. I'm just like,
great showman, lovely
come
fellow.
to England, please come to
England. Yeah. Well, I was listening to an interview when he was in the early days. He was quite insecure about his abilities, and he was, man, you should see some of the stuff. He was so fast and flashy. And as the story goes, I hope I get it right. Please forgive me if I get it wrong, Keith. But he was talking about, I think he was driving in America. He was listening to The Wichita Linesman by Glenn Campbell. And he said it just sort of rolled along, and it was this beautiful sort of medium tempo song. And it sort of just gave him this feeling that he could just stay in that groove and that pocket. And I think just watching him play, because that's the thing. Like I remember seeing him. We had a thing here called the Midday Show, and he was playing The Devil Went Down to Georgia. And man, this guy was lightning fast. And you can be a musician who's doing that sort of stuff. I'm not saying this for him, but just in general, because you're in. Am I good enough? And you're never fast enough, and you never sing well enough, and you know what I mean. And then just to get to that place where you go, you know what, I'm going to enjoy where I am while I'm on the way to where I'm going. When you hear him play now, and I hope I'm not speaking out of turn, but he's just a really tasty, beautiful, and amazing guitarist, and obviously has real skills with that instrument. but just found peace in music, and that's something that's a challenge for a lot of musicians, and that's why they need that encouragement, that support.
If it wasn't for music, a lot of people wouldn't have got through a lot of hard times.
Yeah, absolutely, they'd be dead.
Tony's just put here, I was lucky enough to see BB King perform in his club in Memphis.
Oh wow,
that's
big
amazing,
fan of that,
Tony. Man. You're a dark
big
horse, you are, man. Tony.
Yeah,
that's amazing. I bet that was incredible.
Wow, great singer, great guitarist. He's got like 100 kids, so he's left a legacy. I know. Tony,
wow.
He's got quite a few, but yeah, and look, I'm really, you know, and I've been really blessed to meet you and know you, because you know you're a very supportive, encouraging musician too, and that's I think you
really helped me with guitar. You helped me with my confidence. Like when lockdown first happened, like I think we spoke on video for like 3 hours, didn't we? Do you remember? What were we even talking about?
Well,
I think we told each other's life stories, didn't we?
Pretty much, yeah.
and then we wrote a song, and then I think I went to bed about 4 a.m.
Yep. Good stuff.
I felt so uplifted. I was like, I'm okay now. I'm going to Australia. And I told my mum, I'm going to Australia now. She goes, when are you going there then? What's happening next week?
Heaps of stuff happening here. Yeah, well, look, you teach too, hey? You teach.
Yeah, not guitar, obviously.
Yeah,
I'm still
you get so much.
Guitar.
You get so much from your students. You really do. I know that sounds sort of cliche, and
I think Glenn's going to work, so I'm just going to let Glenn say something because I think he's going to work. Hold on.
Go for it, mate.
I've just asked to unmute you, Glenn.
Unmute. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
G'day, buddy.
Yeah, nice one. Hello. How are you doing?
Good, mate. How are you?
I'm all right, thank you. Yeah. Just
that's awesome.
Got to go out now. Going to my sister's to do her gardens and stuff. So.
Oh.
Lovely.
Thanks for coming on, Glenn. So I met Glenn in Facebook, didn't I? Oh no, I met you on TikTok, didn't I, Glenn?
Yes, we did. Yeah, on TikTok.
And then Glenn's in my group, and he loves music. You love country music, don't you?
I love all kinds of music, and country music and everything. Yeah, just a massive range of music.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Never stops.
I love the group. It's just amazing. Everybody's just so friendly, and they're all meeting each other, and they all post stuff and encourage each other. It just feels like a really nice community.
That's fantastic. Building that community.
So thank you for everything that you do, Glenn.
It's okay. It's not a problem. It's a pleasure.
He always says to me, "Have a lovely day." Bless him, don't you?
Yeah, I said that to everybody.
That's lovely. That's lovely. Well, it's lovely to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. When I followed the link you sent last night, Saber, so to Spotify.
Yeah.
And I was listening to a couple before I went to bed. Awesome.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah, cool. Like it. So yeah. Anyway, I better go. Otherwise,
all right. Take care. Have a great day.
Yeah. Take care.
Have an amazing, mate.
See you later.
Everybody, and have a good day.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Nice.
Nice. Take care. Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
So Dave, how do you feel about how do you feel about doing a quick jam?
Yeah, absolutely. What would you like to do?
I'm not sure. I think it'd be easier if you play, because I don't think I'll be able to play obviously in the same time as you. But I thought
we had.
I'll
miss this then. I'll get the other guitar.
You taught me how to do the pentatonic scale, and I
Yeah, cool.
And then I keep moving, but I still can't do bar chords.
Who needs them?
That's why I got a capo.
They're trouble.
I can't get my pinky
easiest-
to work. It doesn't flatten enough.
Yeah, you don't need that. Quick lesson with bar chords. Most people do this business. They put their first finger and then try to get these.
Yeah.
So just play, can you play an E chord?
E? Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Okay. Now change the fingers around. See my first finger here?
Yeah.
I'm not using it anymore. I'm putting my second finger on the first fret of the G string and then those two up there. Does that make sense a little bit?
Okay, why aren't you playing that
Right.
first finger then?
Well, let's say you're playing a bar chord like this. You're going to play the E shape with that first finger there, yeah?
Oh wow,
Perhaps.
you're on like the fifth fret then.
But what I get people to do is play an E chord like that. Play your E chord, then you can move it. And then that first finger can just come up and play that note, and you've got, that's a pretty good start. And my hands there, but I'll send you that little video.
Yeah, I can't. I
Rushed.
still can't grasp how to keep it without it sounding all plucky. You know, so it's like
Yeah. Well, everyone wants to play these notes down here. Who cares? 4 notes is pretty good. That sounds pretty nice. Let's play a tune. What are you going to play?
Well, I was doing a little mashup last night of Lifting Me Higher.
Go for it.
Because I love Lifting Me Higher, and I was trying to sing. What I was trying to do is trying to sing loads of my songs and some other people's songs as well. And like Jackie Wilson, I was trying to do Jackie Wilson and mash up my song at the same time. So one of my favorite Jackie Wilson songs is Lifting Me Higher. I was trying to do that with Feet on the Ground, which is one of my songs. You've heard Feet on the Ground, haven't you?
I'm gonna listen
I
to you.
keep both of my feet on the ground.
Can you play all this on guitar?
Yeah, I was trying to. I was kind
Lay it
of.
on me, sister. I'm putting this guitar down, and you're entertaining me.
Oh no, that's not fair.
I'll play an Aussie song for you. We just had a big Aussie concert in the Cairns Showgrounds. It was amazing. We had some incredible artists. My voice is a bit trash from being out at night and celebrating said concert, but I'll give it a crack after I listen to your songs.
I love how you party, Dave.
Just a little. I'm a musician.
No, that's why I want to come there as soon as possible. I'm missing out on all this.
Oh, I think the weather's. Australia's a pretty cool place, man. Like, people are really nice. We're not serial killers like your daughter may have thought.
Ricky, you managed to get on the comment section. Well done.
Give me 1 second. I'm just going to grab another water.
No
There's my
worries.
lovely piano. You start.
When I was young, you'd walk me up the mountain. Halfway up, I'd want to go back down.
Beautiful.
Told me how to keep my feet on the ground, whilst lifting me up until today. You taught me ways to always keep on climbing. You told me not to be afraid. You showed me how to keep my feet on the ground, whilst lifting me up until today. Spinning me round and round, and no one could hurt me.
Beautiful.
No, none. So that's just basic chords, yeah?
Now that's one of your songs, hey?
Yeah, and then I was gonna kind of go, instead of going to the chorus, I was gonna go, your love is lifting me higher
Yeah.
than I've ever been lifted before. So give it up and quench my desire. And
I love that voice.
at your side forevermore. You say your love, it keep on lifting me higher and higher. I say your love, keep on lifting me higher and higher. Dang,
Oh, beautiful. This is our song,
look,
right?
putting yellow ribbons in it. I love it. The yellow ribbon emoji.
That was beautiful. It's very crystal. It's like, I remember they were describing, Linda Ronstadt and a few other people, they were describing Dolly Parton's voice. It's just like a crystal stream. That's what your voice is like. It's beautiful, like a crystal stream. It's just beautiful.
Oh.
Those amazing things. It's fantastic.
The thing is, people say to me, don't put effort in, that's when you're at your best. And it feels really, really weird to me. Like my producer says to me, when you're singing, Sarah, just don't shout, or don't overemphasize your vocals, just relax your voice and be you, because that's the best version of you.
Yeah, well, it's like it responds well to that, your voice.
It's really hard not giving it some though.
Yeah, don't think it needs it.
But I've come to terms with that now. Like people say, like my dad says to me, Sarah, you're not Whitney Houston. What are you trying to be Whitney Houston for? Like Whitney Houston's already a person.
Yeah.
And he said to me about my album, because he says, oh, I don't like it when you push it. I don't like it when you push it. Like he's a critique. He's a music critique, and he will not hold back his words. He will say, yeah, I like all of that album, apart from Haters Gonna Hate. I don't see the need for that song. That's a very negative song. I don't see why you got to point out there's haters in the world. What's the point in that song? I don't get it. Like I wrote a song because I was fed up on TikTok and all the different platforms where people just feel the need.
Name them.
People feel the need to be nasty. That's how they get through their day. They think, right, I'm going to piss someone off today, and that is what they want to do with their life. And I feel sorry for them. But my dad's like, why give them a song? Why let them think that they've got to you enough to give them a song? I get what he's saying, but I just want them to know, because by the end of the song it goes, doesn't really matter what you say, people always gonna stand in your way. It doesn't really matter what you say, people always gonna stand in your way. Doesn't really matter what you do, people always gonna have a negative view. It doesn't really matter what you do. And it goes, gotta let it go.
There's that voice.
Yeah.
Damn.
Won't let it show. Cause the haters gonna hate, haters gonna hate. It smiles in another birthday. The haters gonna hate, haters gonna hate. And then by the end it goes, the lover's gonna love, lover's gonna love. I'm gonna send you all of my love. The lover's gonna love, lover's gonna love. I'm gonna send you all of my love. The lover's gonna love. So it's basically saying, it doesn't matter if you hate me, because I've got people that love me. So, you know.
And the thing is, I don't think anyone starts playing music or becomes a musician or plays songs and thinks, I really hope this is crap. You know what I mean? They're not trying to be bad or annoying. They're doing their best. Yeah, and whether you like it or not, they're doing their best and they're giving it a go.
There's just no need to say something nasty. Like if you're going to say something that's nasty, don't say anything. Like just scroll up.
What you need to do when you play that song, right?
Yeah.
You just have all their names listed. Just have all their names.
I need to do a music video. And do you know what I was thinking of doing? I was thinking of actually screen recording some of the stuff that happens on TikTok and putting it all together as a video.
Yeah, it's quite shocking. Yeah, you get that.
And someone said to me the other day, in my life, I don't rate you, sorry. Well, what are you even doing here then? Get out.
There is no us.
What?
You know what I mean?
Why are you even
it's
saying
like you
that?
don't. Yeah. Well, if you don't rate me, just don't even rate me. I mean, saying I don't rate you is giving you attention. Just walk away.
But do you know what's funny about it though? When people say that, other people have my back, and then the live just becomes more full of love.
Yeah.
Because they're like, what are you talking about, you idiot? Like, leave then. You know, they're like, Sarah's ace, Sarah rocks, and they're all like piling in on going, right, we've got your back, girl, you know. And I'm like, yay! And then I'm just like, because you've just highlighted all the people that love me.
What did he say? What did that fella say? What?
I don't rate you.
Wow. Just going to the time and energy to tell someone that, you know?
I know. What is it all about?
Yeah.
I'd
Poor
never
guy,
say
poor-
that to someone. I would never say,
Yeah.
I don't rate you. But the thing is, my friend said to me, the reason why he said that is because everybody else was being really kind to you and saying all this lovely stuff. And I don't even know if it was a female or a male. I don't even know because I didn't see a picture, a profile picture. That's another reason when you know someone's a troll. They don't have a profile picture. And they were going, yeah, it's because they were just jealous that someone's getting attention and not them. So they think, oh, I know.
Yeah, well, I mean, show me how it's done. You know?
What getting attention?
Well, you know, I can't remember where I was. I was somewhere, and I was watching this musician. This guy's heckling, and fella just took his guitar off and went, "Off you go. Show me how to do it." And the guy just sat back down.
That's a really good thing to say, but you can't say that when someone's not actually in the same room as you, can you?
Yeah, but you can sort of, you know,
whack them with it.
doubles as a weapon.
I've had, you know, when I've been singing, I've had people say to me, well, not say to me, they don't think I can lip read, but I've been at a gig and someone's gone, oh, what is she doing? Just singing with a karaoke track. Oh, anyone can do that. And they're looking at me up and down, giving me evils whilst I'm trying to perform. And
yeah,
I shouldn't say it, but I come off the camera and I go, I can lip read, you know. Would you like to do it? And
yeah,
then
well, I think they should make their own thing and do their own thing and get something happening and show us all how it's done.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
mean, all these people with this, they should give us what they can do, shouldn't they?
Yeah, just show us how it's done. Lead from the front, you know.
I don't want to give them attention, but I thought me and you could come up with like a little uplifting jam for everybody to just feel the love and just give that vibe, you know, like the positive vibe song. I think we need.
I wrote a song for I sort of wrote this song for an audience because I was very shy and
I don't believe it. Sorry.
I was past tense. I ate that kid. But singing, often people who are at home on stage aren't elsewhere. And I wrote a song sort of for the audience. Would you like to hear it?
Yes, I would.
Yeah.
You said if you want to go get some attention, Dave, you just got to go topless.
I want people to come to my gig. I have joined a gym, just haven't gone yet. Give me 1 second, get some more water.
Okay. Is that what you do?
Definitely come out.
Brilliant. Oh dear.
It's interesting when you talk about pulling back. Really depends on the song, you know.
Pulling back.
This one's just a little.
I don't ever hold back. Oh, I see, with my vocals. I think.
And I wanted to ask you something. How do you write songs? I mean, I've heard you just start coming, bang, bang, lyrics, words, melodies come to you.
Well, I've been doing melodies since I was like 4 years old, Dave, to be honest. Like I used to hear a song, and I can even remember one when I was 4. I just used to press play and record on my little TDK tape, and my little Sony thing, and I'd be like, Tracy, I hate that name. I don't even know what I was singing about. I was like, you never bought me flowers. You probably spent them too. Tracy.
That's so cool.
I hate that name. And I just remembered some of the songs that I came up with when I was a little girl, and I don't know. And my mum would be like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "It's my song." Well, where are you getting these words from? I don't know. In my head. Who's Tracy?
That's awesome.
I don't know, Mum. I don't know.
Tracy's the girl who should have bought you flowers. That's who bloody Tracy is. I'll tell you now.
I remember. I was obviously had this boy.
Tracy, buy her some flowers.
I remember this one. It goes. We
not too late.
Being silly, we keep talking to people we don't even know. I was like,
That's
can
awesome.
me and you start again? Can me and you be friends again?
Yeah. Not Tracy. Only once she gets your flowers.
Oh, I don't know
Yeah,
where
see,
that's
that's beautiful.
taken.
And you know, you just started guitar and you've written so many songs without an instrument. That's amazing to me.
But having that guitar now has given me such a platform. I can't stop. I don't know why I didn't
Helps
do
you
it
find,
before. Huh?
yeah.
I just
It's
can't.
helping you find.
Well, all these songs that have been in my head for years, I knew it. And I found a video diary of myself the other day that I did when I was in Vegas, and I was crying, right? Because when I was in Vegas, I felt really heard, because people in America are really far out, aren't they? But in a good way. Like, I loved being there because I just felt listened to. And I was in the lift and I was going, hi, I just want to do a little video because I feel so really celebrated at the moment. I feel so listened to and heard, and I know that I've found myself. So from this day forward, I'm going to be the best version I could be, and I'm going to share my music with all the world. That was in 2017, and I was crying to myself in the lift because I felt listened to, and I couldn't explain why I was so sad inside. It's because I had all this built up music. And like, when I found that video the other day, because 3 weeks ago one of my friends passed away of cancer, and I've been suppressing so much, and she was one amazing friend who said to me, Sarah, if you don't share your songs with the world and your talent, you are doing people a disservice. So
isn't she lovely?
So she made me promise, and it's been really, really hard. Like, people say,
that's so cool.
She's amazing, Dave. Like, it's such a cruel world that she's been taken from us. Like, her little boy's 4 years old, and we've got her funeral on Wednesday. And I wrote her a song. I wrote her a song called Beauty on the Horizon, and she couldn't listen to it because she knew it was almost like a goodbye, but it wasn't a goodbye. It was a celebration of who she is. I didn't write it so it was in past tense. I wrote it so she is always in the present. She's always with us, you know, because her soul is so strong. And I just thought, she lights up the world, you know. I just love her. And it's just so sad. And so I know I've got to do something about it. And
you got that music in you've got to get it out.
And I can't just not, like, when I found out that she passed away that very night, I had to do a live and had to go in my group, and I couldn't tell anyone about what had happened because it would have just set me off. So I just tried to carry on the way that she would want me to. And then 2 days later, when like the sisters put something on Facebook and told everybody what had happened, obviously then it all came out what had happened, and then I just couldn't stop. I just couldn't stop myself. It was so emotional, and I was just writing.
When you're talking about that fella who did, hang on, I don't know what I did. Have I got you?
No, your camera's back on.
When you're talking about that fella that sort of didn't like you, the one that was tone deaf. We have an Australian singer-songwriter. His name's Paul Kelly. He's really cool, and he was talking. He had this band, Paul Kelly and the Dots, and he looks back on his earlier albums and is just like embarrassed. But every artist, I watched a documentary about ZZ Top. They were nothing like the sound they finally arrived at. So you've got to start where you're at. Otherwise, you're never going to get to where you're going to be. You know what I mean? And it's a craft, hearing, reading little things about the Eagles. Apparently, they just kept writing songs. Don Henley and Glenn Fry. I could be wrong, but I think I heard this right. They just said, we'll just write heaps and hopefully we'll get a hit. You know, and Adele, the wonderful Adele, apparently she writes hundreds and hundreds. So, this idea that we critique and criticize people for giving it a go, and who knows where they're going to be in 3 or 5 years. I mean, like artists. I've seen Van Gogh's early sketches were terrible. You can improve at your craft. And, you know, finding your voice is a wonderful thing. I had a fellow ring me one night, a good friend of mine in Cairns, Jonathan, and he just said something so beautiful. And I got off the phone. I thought it'd been a long time since someone said something, you know, and I just wrote this little hook. And a lot of the musos up here, like these fellas, I send them stuff like this, and they'll send me stuff. It's lovely. So some of the musicians here are just the sweetest souls. It's been so long in between all the times I knew I'd see something so beautiful. Something so beautiful. Oh, something so, you know, just that little hook from that conversation.
That's so melodic.
Yeah, beautiful song. I wrote this one for the sort of audience. I think you've heard it before, but it's just, sometimes I move too fast and my mind don't get enough time to last on thoughts of you. Though I know it ain't right, don't count for much. All I need is your loving touch to bring me through. God have mercy on my soul. I'm sure I'll find a way to show that you are the ones that set me free. You are the ones that show me the way to be me. And that was sort of my homage to an audience. What's that?
Where is that song? Please put it in the group. Where is it? Where can people listen to a whole version of that?
In my head.
That's so good. I want it.
Oh no, I need to start doing something, but I'm studying a lot this year and teaching.
That's beautiful. Dave, Ricky said that's great, Dave.
Oh, thank you, Ricky. Very kind. And I was talking to you about, like, I try to get up in the morning and just write for 10 minutes, just write rubbish.
Oh, it's giving me actually.
And I have this.
My goosebumps. Look at that.
I think I play. What's that?
I look at my goosebumps on top.
Oh, it's thank you. Very sweet. This one I can't remember because I
totally
don't know the
felt that
lyrics.
song. I feel like it needs some really nice gospel harmonies with it.
Lame on me, sister.
Huh?
I'll play a little bit of another one I wrote, but just for people who are perhaps listening and wanting to write songs, I do what you call unfiltered writing. A wonderful English teacher taught me this in grade 11. So go home and just write for 20 minutes. Do not filter every thought that comes to your brain. And I went home and wrote. His name was Michael Gubbins, a wonderful man. And I said, Nick Gubbins, is that? I kept, teenager, hated my teachers. And I'm like, what an idiot.
Write a song called
and, the things about his mother. Anyway, I just wrote. I did what he told me. Every thought that came to my mind. And the next day, he was looking at all these, and I didn't often get very good critiques of my work or lack thereof, more to the point. And he said, Mr. Shannon, and I'm like, oh my God. And he said, this is what I wanted. And he said to everyone, this is exactly. And he's come up and get your paper. He said, if you ever mention anything about my mother again. But he said unfiltered, and I did apologise.
Unfiltered, right? So, what do you want?
It was Mick's fault. But I learned something from that. And I'll show you this. I'll just get the words because I don't remember this song at all.
Was one of those songs the ones that you were going to show us anyway, Dave?
Well, I think so. I don't really prepare anything.
I know, but you said about 10 minutes ago, I'm going to show you a song, and then I interrupted you as usual.
Oh, there's a wonderful Australian artist, a real one of my favourite singers, but I'll just get you this because I can't actually remember what I wrote, but I think let's try there. So well rehearsed. Here we go. There we go. Yeah. I was at a concert last weekend. I can't remember, but we had this Australian rock thing. Wonderful artists. You may know some of them. There was a fellow by the name of Jimmy Barnes. He's our answer to, what could we say? Well, he's Jimmy Barnes.
Have I heard of Jimmy Barnes? I don't think I have.
He was in a band called, really prolific artist in our country. He was in a band called Cold Chisel. This was classic Australian rock that we grew up on. He was there, a couple other bands, Hoodoo Gurus and all this sort of stuff. And a fellow by the name of Johnny Diesel. And he wrote this Tonight I'm gonna make my true confession. Got my courage up, there's nothing that can keep me down now. Words get tangled up in good intentions. Know what my heart wants to say, yeah. I get so nervous singing one of his songs, it's amazing. Got to let you know for worse or for better, there's 100 ways that I could show you, but it wouldn't matter. It's time to tell you, trying to keep it simple. Know what heart wants to say. I've got the lyrics wrong, but anyway, you'll get it. Know what my heart's trying to say, yeah. Right on the tip of my tongue. Right on the tip of my tongue. Ooh, right on the tip of my tongue. 3-letter words I want to say. You never know until you walk away. Just one of these beautiful.
That was amazing.
Oh, you should hear.
Start playing Sweet Home Alabama then.
I get nervous, like especially playing like guys I really respect and revere. I don't want to play their music because they're so good, you know.
Oh, that was awesome though. Ricky said Dave.
Yeah,
rocks.
thank you. And then, you know, what's that?
Ricky said Dave rocks.
You're a sweetheart, thank you. Had a student this morning, and that's the other thing, when these concerts are on, this kid was there and he came this morning just fired up, you know, really, really going for it. So, I was hoping we'd talk more about you. I don't like talking about myself.
I wanted to talk about you. I could talk about me all day long. Can't I?
I ramble. I go from topic to topic. Did that help?
I'm gonna open up to questions. If anyone's got any questions, please put it in the chat, in the comments.
Okay.
If anyone's got any questions for Dave, let us know, because I don't want to take up too much of your time, Dave.
It's okay. I got blind as a bat. No, I'm good. Probably got another 5-10 minutes.
Okay, so let's do a quick song. Let's do a quick song together. See if it works.
Go for it. What do you want to play?
So shall we do a Stevie Wonder one?
Lay it on me.
Lay it on you. Oh, what Stevie Wonder one? What about Superstitious?
That one?
Yeah. That's how we first met, isn't it?
What's that?
That's how we first met. That's what we sung.
Yeah, take it away. Very superstitious. Writing on the wall. Very superstitious. Letters about to fall. 30-month-old baby. I need need Zach. Broken looking glass. He does it all. 7 years of bad luck. Good thing in the past. Ready? When you believe in the things
that you don't
understand, you suffer.
Superstition ain't way.
I was going to have to do it for tonight. I'm exhausted. You're morning there, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm nighttime.
Oh, but you are. I am so grateful that you came on.
Thank you. I'm very privileged. I love talking to you. I love catching up.
So I've invited you to the group. So you just have
Thank
to
you.
accept to come in because we'd love to have you.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, you've made Ricky's day.
Oh, thank you, Ricky. Very kind.
Oh,
Very kind.
honestly, everybody in the group is so lovely to me, Dave. I feel blessed and loved. Like they all just they help me and they gift me.
That's awesome.
And like my microphone broke and Ricky's like, right, I'll put some money in your PayPal, go get another microphone. I'm like,
I'm so happy. You deserve it, and we love you out here, and can't wait to get you out here, and we'll do some Australian rock.
oh, I love it.
I
don't even think I like rock, but as I've started, like I learned what's that one? I'm a lotto, I'm a machine. What's that called again?
Yeah.
What is that?
Nirvana. Yeah, amazing band.
But
amazing band.
I really like that song now, and it's because people have requested it that I sing
Kurt
it.
Cobain's such an underrated voice.
And I don't do rock music, and then I started singing it, and I'm like, oh, I quite like it. So I feel like I'm developing all these new styles, and it's really awesome because people actually.
It's awesome.
I don't want to.
Awesome.
If you stay in a niche, you then can't give yourself freedom, can you? So it's
you
nice.
You don't grow. You don't grow.
No. So it's really nice. So thanks for joining us, Dave. I can't wait.
Such a privilege. Yeah. We'll get you out here. We'll take it on the road. We'll do a lot of surfing.
I'll open up this video now so that it goes public. So I'll share it with you in Messenger if you want to share it as well. Okay.
I'll be more prepared next time. I won't.
No, you won't. That's what I love about you.
I won't. I said I would. I'll leave you with a little bit of this amazing. This is a guy. And I got to tune that.
We are
actually Eddie Vedder.
Most of these songs are in Dave's head, right? He hasn't got them anywhere, so we're privileged.
There was just tune that. Got some amazing artists out here. Very proud of Australian artists. Listen now to the wind, babe. Listen now to the rain. Oh, I can't do that justice. My guitar's out of tune. But this is one Eddie Vedder plays. I will come to you at night time. Yeah, I will raise you from your sleep. It's an Australian band, Hunters and Collectors. I love this song. I will kiss you in 4 places. Yes, I go running along your street. Oh, I will squeeze the life out of you. I'm going to teach you this one. Ready? You make me laugh and make me cry. And Sarah, though we'll try to forget you, you will make me call your name. And I'll shout it to the clear blue summer sky. And we may never meet again. So shed your skin and let's get started. Do you know it?
No.
And this is your part. This is your part. Ready? And you will throw your arms around me. You gotta sing that with me. Ready?
Okay.
And you will throw your arms around me. Everybody. And you will throw arms around me. Oh, beautiful tune.
That's amazing. What is it?
And a beautiful song. We've got some lovely artists here. We should bring them over to the UK.
What is
Bring
that?
you
I
guys
love
over.
that song. Throw your arms
It's
around.
what's his name? The guy from Pearl Jam. I just said his name. Eddie Vedder. He plays that song.
Right, Eddie.
He
I'm going to
plays.
put it in the chat. What's he called? Eddie Better.
No. It's a song by an Australian band called Hunters and Collectors. The gentleman who wrote the song, I believe, is a guy by the name of Mark Seymour.
Hunters
and Collectors. It's just a beautiful song. It's called Throw Your Arms Around Me.
Collectors.
Beautiful, beautiful tune.
I
We've
love
got some
it.
amazing artists
Like,
out
you
here.
know
Very proud of them.
What we're saying in the group is very appropriate. Like everybody's just, it's a community, and like throw your arms around me.
Yeah.
What a lovely thing to say.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful tunes, beautiful songs. We need more Aussie music overseas.
Yeah, we do. Like so
We
many
do.
people are unheard. So because when I came to the States, when I came to Australia, I was gate crashing all these musicians. I even when I was laying on the beach, I saw this other guy and he was there. I can't remember what his name was. And Francesca went to sleep and I went, I'm going to go and ask him if I can sing with him. And I asked him if I could sing with him. And I'm in my bikini. He goes, what do you want to sing? And I said, anything. He goes, okay, do you know Fleetwood Mac? And I said, yeah. He goes, come on then. I went, what now? He goes, do you want to sing or not? And I was like, yeah. So he started singing it. I was going, now here we go again. You see, you want your free. And I started singing. Francesca's going, oh no, Mum's singing it.
How friendly did you find it here?
I absolutely felt so at home, and everybody loved. Like I felt so included in everything. I just didn't want to go home. Everybody comes up to you with love, and like what I loved as well is just running in the morning at 5 o'clock in the morning. It was like normal. People are doing yoga. You can get a shake off the beach. You know, people will give you flapjacks for free because they want you to have one of their flapjacks. I'm like,
yeah.
You know, it's just like
they're pretty generous.
And it's like vegan and free and healthy and sunshine and happiness. It's just like, get me back there.
Yeah, well, we have 2 seasons. We have wet and dry. That's it. But winter's largely, 25 to 30 degrees, beautiful skies, lovely temperature. I love it here. It's a beautiful place. It's amazing. Is. Well, we're going to get you back, and everyone's coming on
Owen Wilson.
All get on the same plane.
Owen Wilson.
What's that?
Ricky said Owen Wilson is one of yours I like. Who's Owen Wilson?
Owen Wilson. No, I think he's American. Or unless there's 2 of them.
Might be.
Owen Wilson.
But yeah, I am planning to come back. My mum doesn't think I'm going to be able to travel without having the vaccine, but I'm going to prove to her that I can.
Luggage department, like the Zohan. Just get in one of those boxes with the dogs. I didn't say that. This is going on YouTube, eh? I'm going to have to get going. I'm exhausted.
Yeah. Take care, Dave. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was so good chatting to you.
Oh,
you got to talk to these people now next time.
Right,
you got to talk to some of my students.
Dave. You've got what's your Facebook page, Dave?
Dave Shannon Vocal Studios I've got. And Dave Shannon.
Yeah. So you might have a few more friend requests.
Oh, lovely. It's so good to see you.
And you take care, and I'll see you.
You look bloody amazing. You got energy like you wouldn't believe. You got the voice of an angel, and you just need some tropical, like pina coladas and sunshine. And
yes, I do.
Just get a couple of those Aussie fellas to, fan you with some palm fronds and.
I'm not that myself, God.
No, they'll do it. And coconuts, whatever. Just.
Love coconuts, love it.
Remember, we're convicts. Make us work. Much
Oh,
love.
Thank you, mate. Take care.
Talk soon.
Throw
Right.
my arms around you, look.
Ah, thank you. See you guys. Thank you.
Take care.
Yay.